Hello everyone, welcome to the World Drone Market channel. In this video we'll show you how to connect the Skydroid C14 gimbal camera to the Skydroid G12 remote controller. This video is divided into 3 parts. What products are used in this test? How to wire the system. How to display and configure the video feed. For this test we are using the Skydroid C14 gimbal camera, Skydroid G12 remote controller, Skydroid G12 receiver, and a TATU 22.2V battery. The cables used include the C14 Ethernet power cable and the G12 receiver power cable. Now let's move on to the wiring. Connect the POW plus LAN port of the C14 to the LAN port of the Skydroid G12 receiver. The C14 side uses a GH1.257 pin connector, while the G12 receiver LAN port uses a GH1.254 pin connector. Power on the G12 receiver first. The receiver power input connector is XT30. Then power on the C14 gimbal camera. The C14 power connector is JST 2.54mm. Once wiring is complete, we move to the display setup. Turn on the remote controller and open the Gimbal FPV app. If there is no video feed after entering the app, tap the switch icon in the top right corner, find the C14 icon and select it. The video feed should then appear. On the left side of the interface, the first icon is the record button. The second is photo capture. The third is the AI recognition switch. The icons below are crosshair overlay, parking guideline, laser ranging tap to perform a single measurement. Effective range is 5 m to 1 km. Floating window requires permission to be enabled in the controller settings. Parameter settings. On the right side first row, center reset. 1 key downward. Global center reset. Second row on the right. 1 key zoom in. 1 key zoom out. Zoom increase. Zoom decrease. Now let's open the parameter settings for more details. In the settings menu, gimbal control, AI tracking and 3 control methods are available. Multiple control modes can be selected simultaneously. Gimbal calibration calibrates the gimbal's operating temperature to prevent malfunction caused by large temperature differences between the environment and the IMU. Gimbal fine-tuning, factory calibrated. Do not adjust unless necessary. Working mode. Choose between upright mode or inverted mode. Gimbal speed. Choose between constant speed mode and variable speed mode. Color palette. Adjust the thermal imaging display effect. 11 palette options are available. Under Gimbal Control, AI Tracking. After selecting a target box, the C14 will automatically track it. AI tracking cannot be used simultaneously with gesture control. When AI tracking is enabled, onboard recording resolution automatically switches to 720p. Without AI tracking, recording resolution is 4K. Virtual joystick control. Control gimbal yaw and pitch via an on-screen joystick, including one-key recentering. Gesture control. Control yaw and pitch by swiping on the screen. Remote channel control. Customize controller channels to control gimbal movement, photo, and video functions. This feature only works with Skydroid remote controllers and is not compatible with other brands. You can also preview different thermal imaging color palettes to see the visual differences. In the settings page, the first line is the C14 visible light video stream address. The second line is the C14 thermal imaging video stream address. The third option is the video switch. Turning it off will stop video transmission. Scrolling down allows you to configure encoding mode, enable image flip, check camera firmware version, and adjust OSD display. To view the video feed in Q-Ground Control, copy the C14 Visible Light RTSP video stream address. Open QGC. Go to Application Settings, then General Settings. Set the video source to RTSP video stream and paste the address. Return to the flight interface and you will see the C14 live feed. The thermal imaging stream can be configured the same way using its RTSP address. By following these steps, you have completed the connection and basic configuration between the Skydroid C14 gimbal camera and the Skydroid G12 remote controller. If you encounter any issues, first check that the wiring is correct and that the working mode matches your installation. If this video was helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to the World Drone Market channel. See you in the next video.